Welcome back to another Soul Calibur 6 Soul Chronicle playthrough. We're now on the other DLC. Well, we're doing the DLC characters now. The next one up here is Hilde. I believe that's how you say her name, Hilde. Or watch somebody be like it's actually Hilde. I think it's Hilde. Let's begin. Cradle's Glow. This is probably going to be another hour and a half one like all the other DLC. Oh?
Wolf Krone. Wedged between the Kingdom of France and the Holy Roman Empire, this small European kingdom on the west bank of the Rhine traces its roots to its guardian beast.
They must be going to the bathroom because European.
Legend states that long ago,
Sorry,
a
that was a bad
mythic hero
joke.
known as the Wolf wielded a holy spear and sword in defense of the land's people and established for them a nation, which now boasts a robust warrior tradition with soldiers widely renowned for their skill. Over their long and proud history, the people of Wolf Krone were at one point absorbed by another nation and split into multiple disparate houses, but nevertheless, their bloodline endured. By the end of the 14th century, Lord Philibert IV of Krone rose up.
I hope this isn't like Cassandra, in which we do a story and then all of a sudden do a prequel to that story afterwards.
Over which he ruled as king.
Oh man. Oh hey.
Generations passed, and the year is now 1582. King George of Wolf Krone is hailed as the greatest monarch since Philibert. His elite retinue, known as the Silver Wolves, have made a name for themselves, fighting on countless battlefields. With a sword in one hand and a spear flying their banner in the other, the soldiers of Wolf Krone have spent centuries honing a unique fighting technique.
I just like the way that says Wolf Krone.
The Wolf. And now, a noble young wolf grips sword and spear with pride and honor, eyes burning bright, with a determination to lead the people of Wolf Krone into a new age.
A new age, transcending history. Hilde? Wilhelm?
Taste my spear!
Taste my pain, bitch!
That's enough.
George!
Hilde, that strike to his
It is
flank
Hilde.
was brilliant. Wilhelm's defense is impeccable, and yet you triumphed. You've reason to be proud. Your skill and dexterity rival that of the Silver Wolves themselves.
Any talent I have is only because you spared the time to instruct me, Father. And
That's
today's
interesting.
victory is due in part to Wilhelm purposely holding back. Isn't that right, Wilhelm?
I'm not talking much here, because trying to get to the story.
Not in the least, lady. The battle was fair, your strength true.
Wonderful! Then this victory is mine to claim. Nevertheless, from your words and your expression, Father, there is still more I can improve. You praised my skill and dexterity. I take it you find my strength still lacking. A proposition, if I may. On the day that my physical strength, too, is worthy of a silver wolf, will you permit me to wield your royal spear and sword? Even if but for a moment. I have long thought...
Now it is far too late to hide. Wouldn't you agree, Garibrand?
It's never too late to hide.
You seem in good humor today, my lord.
Garibrand, huh?
Princess, Glenzenda Nova and Frischer Himmel are the weapons of the throne itself. You will bear them on the day you ascend the throne, regardless of your own wishes.
I already know that, old man. But that day is only slightly less than forever from now, is it not?
I love the fact you can tell
That it is, which is why
how
you
the
should
character
forget
portraits
about
aren't
it
going
and
to
focus
change.
on the tasks in front of
Granted,
you.
this is young Hilde,
And right now,
and these guys
your
aren't going to show
immediate
any
concerns are returning to the
signs
palace
of
and
expression.
learning your duties for the memorial service.
That's true, I must admit. I cannot bring dishonor upon our family.
That's right, Mulan. Or not
True
Mulan.
warriors think not of themselves, but of others. A fine attitude. Hilde, I shall teach you a good method of building strength during our next session.
Thank you.
Oh, Hilda's expression
Now,
changes.
If you'll
Okay.
excuse me, Father. Master
Barely
Johann,
recognize it because
my
it's just
duties
her
await.
eyebrows and mouth moving.
Who in the world does that girl take after? My apologies, Johann. I mean, Sir Durer.
Johann is fine, my lord.
Johann.
Just like old times. Still,
Your name is Johann.
princess improves
It's not
at a
Johann,
rapid
it's
pace.
Johann.
I expected no less from the daughter of King George
Sorry.
himself.
Just
I confess, I do
Names
not
like
know
that.
any other way to interact with her. Training her is my attempt
like I'm
to
sure
bond.
George could be pronounced Jorge.
Moreover, a great part of her skill
Like it's
is
pronounced.
due
It
to your
looks like
superb
George though.
instruction,
It looks like the
Johann.
name George, but that's just me being ignorant.
Nothing.
Ignorant.
Wilhelm,
Ignorant. That's the
how
word.
long do you
Ignorant.
plan on napping in front of your teacher?
Excuse me.
I am ready.
It is inexcusable for the man destined to be captain of the Silver Wolves to show hesitation in battle. I will not give you special treatment, son of my brother or not. I promised him that much.
Now, your majesty, you cannot blame the boy. I doubt it is easy to fight against the princess. Lord Wilhelm, do you remember what it says in Chapter 9 of The Path to Victory?
Of course. I can recite every word.
Justice and love will always prevail. Wait, no, that's
As
Til's
studious as ever,
Symphonia.
I see. I wish I could say the same of my own sons. Now, take up your arms. It has been too long since I instructed you in the praxis of combat.
This story's about Hilda, right? Because I don't care about Johann and George and whatever. I care about Hilda. I know she just walked away and whatnot, but it's weird. Looming storm. Alright. Johann Diver meets with King George in the Wolfrun Palace. They were saying it Wolfkron or whatever. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention really. As an emissary for Rothingsburg, Juan has come to ask for reinforcements for the battle about to break out nearby. The visit would set in motion the beginning of dark times for the kingdom of Rolfkron. That's what it is, Rolfkron. Let's rock, baby.
I understand the situation.
I understand.
I swear by my honor, Wolfkrone will aid you in your
Wolfkrone,
time
god damn
of
it.
need.
I thought it was Wolfkron.
Well.
Wolfkrone.
In the name of Lord Eckhart and the people of Rauschberg, I offer you our sincerest thanks.
Rauschberg.
This noble act will no doubt see the reputation of both Wolfkrone and its king shine ever brighter throughout the land.
Let us dispense with this stifling formality. How could I refuse the man who fought by my side in so many battles, and who is the teacher of my beloved daughter?
It's a good question.
Moreover, I hear that Lord Eckhart is on friendly terms with the Margrave of Baden. The mutual friendship we build today will serve us well in future dealings with the Holy Roman Empire.
And when that day comes, the captain of the Rauschberg Knights will be at your side to offer my voice in your support.
Why would you live in a place called
Gerebrand,
Roachburg?
once again, I
Wolfkrone
will lead
sounds
our forces
so
in
much
battle.
cooler.
You must
Roachburg,
stay
on the other
behind and
hand.
mind the castle in my absence. Wilhelm, you shall fulfill your duty as a soldier of the Krone family in the battle to come.
As you command, my lord.
Wait, you're not Wilhelm.
As you command.
Oh, there you go. Oh, Hilda. She looks like Amy a little bit there. Just
Next
without the
month
curls.
is the memorial service. If the war is prolonged, the princess will have to attend it alone.
I'll be fine, old man. Father's victory, honor, and safe return will be the greatest comfort he can offer the departed.
It was a good
I'm sure
movie.
It is what both mother and the
DiCaprio,
prince would have wanted.
Matt Dillon. I'm sorry, Matt Damon.
Do not worry.
Matt Dillon.
Assuming our foe's general is familiar with the proceedings of war, peace will return within the month. I will lead the Silver Wolves into battle and end this affair
How did I get
quickly.
those two mixed up? Matt Damon and Matt Dillon. My god. Hey, it's Raphael's place.
It's been a month since Father and Wilhelm left for Rauschberg.
Rauschberg.
And yet all I can do is sit here and pray for their safety.
Oh.
The night sky is bright? A pillar of light. What could it be?
Could be many things. Just a pillar of light.
Beautiful. And yet, never have I felt such an ill omen. Great Wolf, ancestor of our people, please protect Father and the others.
That's where Wolf from Virtual Fighter comes in and just starts kicking everyone's...
The pillar of light Hildegard von Krone witnessed that night pierced the heavens.
Hildegard
It
von
would later
Krone.
become known as the Evil Seed, an event that altered the destiny of the Wolf Krone kingdom forever. Malevolent beams
Forever.
of light rained down across the world, spreading misfortune and despair. One even found its way to the border of Wolf Krone. The light landed on the very spot that King George and his army were passing through on their way home from war.
Man, this narrator really goes in. This is still just chapter 2. Hey, Orlando Bloom's back!
What should I do?
Silver Wolf. Isn't that Kakashi?
Why would you do this to us, my lord?
Oh, Orlando Bloom. No. Grrr. Grrr. That's funny.
Impossible. Even the Silver Wolves cannot stand against him. No. It's that the Silver Wolves refuse to turn their blades upon him. What loyal member
Oh
of the
wow, this
King's
guy
army
actually has an
would dare
expression.
try to slay him with their own hand? Lord Wilhelm, quickly, you must return to tell the castle. We will buy you time. Above you! Watch out! No!
Oh, he's dead. Oh, oh wow, he was still kicking, so that's why he's still stabbing. Frail.
Why are men so... Alfred?
Alfred?
Can I hold
Alfred?
him? I'm dead.
Question mark. Who's question mark? Oh, it's Grow.
Outsiders must die.
Well, there goes George.
Grow, keep your head. Don't kill him. Who are you people?
Are you all right? My name's Curtis. I'm a friend.
Hey
And
Curtis,
that
it's good to
grumpy
see you
fellow over
again.
there is...
This is no time for small talk. Think of how to stop this guy.
First he leaps in to save someone without a thought, then makes me
This would
clean
be
up
a
his mess.
whole lot cooler
Well,
if it was
if
actually
Grow
like
can't stop him.
animated in real time and not these pictures.
You, look me in the eye.
The eye, get
You're
it?
surprisingly calm considering the circumstances. This blade is coated in an unguent that will put malfested, berserkers to sleep. We'll keep him distracted. You stab him with it. Got it?
Me? Stab the king? Curtis!
It's not to put him to sleep, it's to put him to the deep sleep.
Sorry I took so long. I've got your back.
It's like a Ren and Stimpy. He went down for the deep sleep.
Can I really do this? To someone
deep
who's
sleep.
like a father to me?
Again, it would be so much better to see it fully animated. Instead, we saw a black screen with some text. Oh, hey, Hilda 3, Before the Twilight. Oh, that was a great age before Twilight came out, man. King George succumbs to the madness of the evil seed and is captured with the help of the evil organization. Other kingdoms fall prey to the evil seed as well, and reports flood in of the Malfested's scourge, wreaking havoc across the world. Having lost its great king, the Wolfkrone kingdom is plunged into chaos and finds itself in dire need of a new leader to serve as a beacon of hope. About to say, this story's about Hilde, right? Because so far we've seen about her dad.
That about sums it up. Any questions?
I got so many.
These Malfested are inhuman creatures transformed by the malevolent energies of the cursed sword Soul Edge?
Yes, and the Aval organization has opposed them since time immemorial, often with the help of steadfast allies. There was a time in which we counted the men and women of Wolfkrone among them.
He speaks truth. This has been a closely guarded secret, only revealed to the king and his closest advisors. The people of the Wolf have been sworn to battle Soul Edge since the time of our forebears. Lady Hilde, Lord Wilhelm, it is time
Garbrand
we
looks
heard
like
the
he's
truth.
seen shit, man. Look at
All
those
of it.
eyes. That face, like, I've seen things, man. Hey, it's
As
Soul
you
Edge.
know, since the evil seed, people have transformed into Malfested and run rampant across the land. But
Malfested.
this is merely the beginning.
At the center of this coming storm, we will find the wielder of Soul Edge.
That's easy.
The Azure
It's Cervantes.
Knight. We've
Oh,
chased
the
him
Azure
this
Knight.
far.
Okay, Nightmare. Yeah, that's cool. I see how it is. Hey, it's that Nightmare picture
Those
again.
cut by the Azure Knight's cursed blade will die if they are lucky, and turn into a Malfested if they are not. If he is not dealt with, the calamity he brings will engulf the world.
So you're saying my father was wounded by this blade? And is now one of these Malfested?
Malfested. It's one of these demons, these
The Azure Knight is
zombies.
mighty indeed, but a man like King George could withstand his power. Likely the king suffered the touch of the evil seed itself. We have used medicines known to the Aval organization to put him to sleep for now, but eventually...
Speak plainly, Curtis. Your king has become an outsider. There is no known way to return him to what he was. We have only two choices. Kill him, or put him into an eternal slumber.
Grow!
What's the difference?
I apologize for my comrade's discourtesy. The truth is, under normal circumstances, we cannot allow the existence of even one Malfested. However,
Call Sophitia.
King George is a monarch, and he has been a vital ally to our organization. As such, it is our leader's wish that the matter of what to do with him be left to the next ruler of Wolfkrone.
Wolfkrone.
When I saw the king, he was glorying in the slaughter. The noble, just man we knew. It was not him.
I get a feeling we're in
Wilhelm,
for another
that's enough.
8-chapter
We have heard this already.
story here.
Chaos has come.
Garbrand
to
also
this
looks
land.
like Tommy Chong a little
Without
bit.
King George to support us, well, we will have to watch and wait for now, delaying our decision until peace returns.
If that is your wish, the Aval organization will do everything in its power to help.
That's not good enough.
Huh?
This is a decision of great significance, and there is no right answer. Regardless, it can only be made by the surrogate of the king acting on their own convictions.
That may be true. Still,
It's okay, Garbrand. This is my duty as Princess of Wolfkrone. Sir Curtis, Sir Grow, honored emissaries of the Aval organization.
Of all.
I speak to you as Regent of the King. He was a sagacious man who brought strength to our land and prosperity to our people. A kind man who taught me all I know of familial love. And so I stand here not just as the princess, but as his daughter, and ask you to spare the life of my father. The people will no doubt be uneasy with such a young ruler as myself ascending the throne. I ask for time. Time to prove I will be a queen of whom they can be proud.
If that resolve of yours is genuine, then very well. But I would decide on a deadline now if I were you. And when that time comes, we will do what must be done.
You have my sincerest thanks, Sir Grow. You and the Aval organization both. Listen well.
Listening.
I, Hildegard von Krone, hereby swear upon my honor and my name that we, the people of Wolf Krone,
Oh, she's a fan of Jack Swagger.
by your side against
Jake
the
Hager.
threat of the Malfested.
We, the people. So far it's just been story. It's a shame for what happened with King George. Don't care about him. A glimmer of hope. 5 years have passed since Hildegard von Krone became regent. The Azure Knight and his twisted legion of Malfested spread turmoil across the land. With the help of those around her, Hilda managed to maintain the stability of her country. Remember, I'm a bit of illiterate, so I'm sorry. And her reign by fending off invasion by the evil forces. Oh, please let us play the game now. Yes! Finally!
5 years have passed since the baleful light wrought its calamity upon the kingdom. Years of war have forged Hilda into a strong and capable ruler. No longer a helpless princess, she has become a virtuous warrior and skilled general. The year is 1586, and the Azure Knight, evil lord of the Malfested, has been defeated by an unknown hero. Wolf Krone savors a fleeting moment of peace, but even with their leader's fall, the Azure Knight's vile servants remain. The surviving Malfested are still a clear threat, slowly eating away at the kingdom's strength.
Really? That's good to know. Do I get to frickin' play as Hilda now? Oh, does she get a deeper voice now?
No matter how many times I see the likes of this,
Sounds like she
I
does.
never grow used to it. I will not allow myself to. Not ever. Though ignoble pillage may be a natural part of war, this mindless slaughter is beyond the pale.
Hey, Orlando Bloom's back! Hooray!
Lady Hilda, you've come to save us. Thank you. Thank you.
Stab him, he's a Malfested.
Those brutish beasts, my sons. They were all... Please, I beg you, bring righteous justice down upon them.
In furious anger, will do.
Fear not. Your rage is my own. Your wrath now my burden. By the honor of the Krone family, I will see these Malfested demons slain.
Extreme prejudice.
Brutish beasts. Though that they may be, the Malfested appear to be behaving differently as of late. They have been forming bands, organizing. Could this mean someone besides the Azure Knight is leading them?
It's the sword. The sword! Who are you?
Your Highness, the troops are in position and
name
await your signal.
Gerda?
Excellent.
Excellent! Need more Lee Chaoan in Soul Calibur.
Proud warriors of Wolf
Oh!
Krone, heed my words.
That face.
My retinue and I will lead the assault into the thick of the forest. Archers, on my mark. Rain a torrent of missiles down to flush out any cowards hoping to ambush us.
Imagine if they actually shot like real missiles from a bow. That'd be hilarious.
Cut off any means of escape. Center battalion, sharpen your fangs and await my orders. All units, advance! No mercy and no quarter for our treacherous foes. I expect courage and valor from every one of you.
Huh. So far, I still haven't been able to play as Hilde. I'm sure I'll get to it sometime, but like I said, I'm not enjoying these 8 to 9 long chapters. I miss the base game. Never mind, here we go! Beat his ass! Show him! Wow, this coat she looks awesome! Like I said, I haven't really played Soul Calibur outside of Libria of Souls and a little bit in training. I haven't played as Hilde. Wow, this design looks awesome with the coat and everything. Does she have that in the actual game, or is this just a story thing? Whatever, I'm gonna hit this dude. This black mask looking douchebag.
Victory's in my hand!
Victory's in my hand!
Useless!
Yeah, you're useless, buddy. Wow. Wow. Did Hilde... I don't know if she was in Soul Calibur 3. Did she make her debut appearance, though, in Soul Calibur 4? I don't think she was in 3. I think really the only character that debuted from 3 that's still going on is Tira. Like I said, I've never played 3. Because, I got a PlayStation 2 late in the life cycle. And, nothing wrong with Soul Calibur 3. It's just that, a lot of the times when people get Soul Calibur, they just get it for the guest characters, and there was technically no guest character in 3 unless you count the Cosmos thing. Yo!
Order the center to advance! Surround them and slay every last one!
That's pretty cool. The Wolf Fang spear. Oh. God damn it, will you pick up your feet as you walk?
Lady Hildegard, I am delighted at your safe return.
Garibrand, my gratitude as always for the warm welcome home.
Thanks, Tommy Chong.
How fares the relief efforts for the region I spoke of in my last letter?
My lady, we have secured a place to unload supplies and are sending the first loads of grain as we speak. However, the endless battles have emptied our coffers. We will need support from nearby nations or another source of wealth if we are to maintain the army.
Noted. But remember, it is not just Malfested who would destroy us. Maintaining the strength of our army is essential. It provides income through mercenary work, and a threat to make potential invaders think twice.
I am aware, but the rising costs of our military have been a problem for many years now.
I would suppose the import of firearms is the primary burden on our treasury. That and the Silver Wolves, supposedly our country's most elite force, have been unimpressive of late.
Am I sensing dissatisfaction with our performance?
When did you...
Lord Wilhelm.
Oh yeah, it's 5 years later.
As their commander, do you have any words to speak in the Silver Wolves' defense?
The Silver
Not a
Wolves, the
whisper.
Kakashi Wolves.
Though, if I were to speak my mind, I would suggest to stop starting wars over one little village or two.
Wilhelm, watch your tongue. What have you done besides shirk your duty?
You think the royal family's duty is to stand on the front line and risk death?
He said duty.
I would prefer that we do not rile our neighbors, nor give them cause to attack.
You dare insult Lady Hilde? If you and the Silver Wolves would fulfill your duties, she would not have to risk herself so.
My company is under the direct command of the king, not his regent. Perhaps if Lady Hildegard here could wield the sword and spear that symbolizes our nation's power, I would obey her orders.
Excuses. To think the man who claims to be our kingdom's greatest spearman is a coward.
Stand down, Gerhilda. Lord Wilhelm, while I appreciate your words of warning, the throne is nothing without its people. As regent, I cannot turn a blind eye towards our people's suffering.
As regent, is it?
Is it?
If you truly cared about our people, war is not all you would pursue. Sacrificing the greater good for a few meager lives is not a trade I think a worthy ruler would make. On the other hand, I despise this kingdom, so please, Ruin it as you wish.
Next chapter, or are we doing another battle? I wouldn't mind another battle right now. We can take a break from story stuff. Oh, okay. A moonlit audience. A heavy burden rests on the shoulders of the young queen as she returns from battle. Her people are exhausted. Oh, I'm sorry. Threat from a neighboring kingdom looms large, and she struggles to maintain in her military might. Perhaps if she can find within herself the valor belifting a monarch, she could put her mind at ease. As a pale blue light rises in the sky, the young woman makes her way to the Wolfcrone Monument, where she enters the restricted area and meets with a special someone. This special someone better be special.
Father, how do you feel today? I managed to survive another battle.
George isn't special.
You still remember Mother's name. I'm glad. I brought you dinner tonight. Wurst and a small slice of Gugelhupf, Mother's
Gugelhupf?
favorite. Wilhelm was angry with me again today. He told me to take up Glensindinova and Frische Himmel and become queen. But as long as you live, Father, I've no wish to do so. I used to want to hold them more than anything else. I used to plead with you to let me touch them, even for a moment. Forgive me, Father. A ruler should not show weakness. I will return to see you soon.
Oh. It's just so much anger and pain from being touched by the evil sword. I'm sorry, the evil seed. Oh, God, why? You know, I appreciate the effort of putting so much work into the DLC stories. But really, where there's smoke, there's fire. Sorry, Mortal Kombat 9. The war against the Malfested had settled for a time, but it was once again turned ferocious. Hilde receives a visitor, a man seeking assistance from the woman who stands against the Cursed Sword's minion. This man, who leads a group of skilled fighters calling themselves the Hunters of the Evil Sword, is familiar to her. Who is it, Maxie? You're not Maxie.
Your Highness, I thank you for granting me this audience.
You're Hoan.
Please, do not call me that. I am Regent, nothing more. More to the point, it is hard to speak with such formalities on our tongues. Let us celebrate this joyous reunion. Don't you agree, Master Johann?
Johann!
It seems we've both changed much over the years. You have grown into a remarkable woman, my lady.
I like to think the way he got his name. Somebody saw you Han Solo and they're like, "Yo, Han!" And they're like, "Yep, that's the name. That's the name."
I have come to fulfill a promise I made long ago to aid King George and this kingdom in its time of need. I lead the Hunters of the Evil Sword, a band of warriors I trained myself. Will you permit us to fight the Malfested by your side? As you saw, they are elite fighters, the equal of any veteran army company.
So those unfamiliar warriors outside are called the Hunters of the Evil Sword. Those great rents in your armor. What has become of you over the past few years?
I fear the tale will not be short, but I shall tell it.
Oh, thank God, we hit the fast forward button. Phew!
In a slow
Never mind.
voice that rings solemn with truth, Johann begins to tell his story. Roughly 5 years ago, from the day the evil seed fell on Wolf Krone, Rauschberg also felt the scourge of the Malfested. Captain Johann and his knights journeyed far and wide, eventually discovering a sliver of hope. The leader of the Malfested was known as the Azure Knight.
Yeah, I could have told you that.
If all the knights of Rauschberg fell upon him when he was alone. Thus did the knights throw away their honor and pride for a desperate fight to save their kingdom. And thus did they fail.
Oh yeah, they did.
With the exception of Johann, every last knight of Rauschberg died that day. The honor he had earned, the companions he had made, all of them gone. Among them were Johann's 2 sons, still mere youths.
Thank you for not
I had heard
showing the
Rauschberg
story
is
and
in
just
ruin.
telling it quickly there, so Calibur 6.
Travelers speak of it, saying bones and ash are all that remain.
Since that day, I have dedicated myself to revenge. I formed the Hunters of the Evil Sword, training each and every warrior for the sole purpose of destroying the nightmare that is Soul Edge.
Get it?
When I lost my sons, I bid farewell to the weak man I once was. This gash in my armor is from my battle with the Azure Knight. I leave it to remind me of my failure.
Sir Johann, I am moved by your tale. Lady Hilde.
Lady Hilde.
Of course.
Tommy Chong here would like to know
Master
things.
Johann, I too know your pain.
Oh, then you will.
I will not partake in anything. Damn it, Harem.
Wait one moment.
Oh, I'm sorry, Wilhelm.
Our kingdom's resources are scarce as it is.
I called him Harem.
We cannot feed a crew of bandits that may not even be worth their salt on the battlefield.
What are you getting at?
Master Johann, I thank you for accepting this mock battle between your company and my Silver Wolves.
Silver Wolves. Kakashi has the advantage here.
I know how difficult it can be to outfit and maintain a professional army.
Lady Hildegard, I know how much you delight in battle. Why not spar with your old teacher?
Strange, Lord Wilhelm. That request is most unlike you. Regardless, I have taken an interest in the Hunters of the Evil Sword. Very well, I accept.
Thank God. Thank God, we only have done one battle with her out of, what, 7 chapters? Oh, I know they're trying to do more story and whatnot, but still, I appreciate the effort in the DLC character story. Can't say the same about the Tekken team. Just throw out a character there and give him nothing. Wait a minute. Oh, okay, I was about to say, is this Johann? But no, this is just some chick. Some scantily... She's not really... Yeah, she's got chaps on and... Poker. Come here, I'm gonna throw you. And you're dead! You should have been dead with the spear going completely through your body. Man. What stage are we on, too? Is this Hilda's stage? Technically, was there only one DLC stage, and that's, Homaro's stage? This field. I love it! I actually really like this stage. It looks like it's an endless stage, which is kind of good. Granted, ring outs are a part of Soul Calibur, so... Oh, that was sick! Not yet. Oh, I'm gonna do it again. Ready? Nice try. Takes my power. Oh, got him. I'm gonna kick him. Whoosh! Told ya. KO. Alright, I'm guessing Johann's last. Let's go, Johann. Is it Johann? Or is it just some random hunter of the evil sword? It is Johann! Look at his bald or his weird shaped freaking head. Just poke her. She's dead. I like this little blue aura around her spear. Johann! Don't tell me prepare to die, because you're about to be dead, son. Let's try it again. Got him.
Witness my...
Witness my what? Witness my what? What is it you want me to witness?
I slipped.
Well, maybe we shouldn't be fighting in wet grass.
Now's my chance to... Wait, something's wrong.
It's a trick.
Oh, you had a chance to defeat me, and yet you withdrew. Why?
I sensed you were luring me into that rocky defile. Had I followed, my spear would have been useless in the tight confines.
Ah.
The princess I used to know would have leaped to defeat me, despite the unfavorable terrain. It seems you've learned my lessons well. Study the terrain if you want to live to fight again.
The student has become the master.
Still, it was your best chance to defeat him. Our style focuses on tenacity and defense over all else. But the truth is, one must have the courage to leap into danger to seize victory.
Oh, shut up, Wilhelm.
That is why I could never defeat you when we were younger, right?
It seems you have watched me closely, Lord Wilhelm. So, how did the hunters of the evil sword fare against your silver wolves?
Oh, they're all dead.
They are Master Johann's students, of that there is no doubt. Individually, each is a better fighter than most of my silver wolves, though they are no match for me.
Anyone would fall short when compared to the lightning lance, Lord Wilhelm himself. Now, if you are satisfied with our performance, there is something I must tell you. I have information. Information regarding the Azure Knight.
Oh? What's that? Gasp! This damn nightmare
The Azure
picture.
Knight has once again appeared in Ostrheinsburg. If he regains his power and organizes an army of Malfested,
Our kingdom here on the banks of the Rhine will not be spared.
still, his power is yet incomplete, and his force is small. If we are to take Ostrheinsburg, there is no better time than now.
We have
I need
been
time
at
to
this
consider
story
this.
for over 40 minutes
Come with
now.
me and tell me everything you know.
Like I said, I appreciate the effort and time put into the DLC character stories. But my god. My god. Hilde 7. Moonlit Conflict. Johann speaks of the Azure Knight's reappearance. Hilde knows that if she is to save her kingdom from a dark fate, now is the time to strike! This would be the most difficult fight of her life. But spurred on by the howls of her kingdom's namesake beast echoing through the moonlight forest, Hilde heads for Rovkrone Monument. Its stone bath in the evening glow. Hey, George.
Nothing is permanent, is it? Master Johann, you, everything in this world changes. It is unavoidable, but I believe my heart is made up. If I survive this, I will return. Farewell.
Oh, Willem.
I thought I'd find you here. You are easy to read. How pathetic. Unable to recognize even your own daughter, haunted by ghosts of your past? And you're no different, Hilde.
You may be right.
Oh?
Soon, night will come to this kingdom. A dark and terrible thing, in the guise of the Azure Knight. If our people are to survive to see the dawn, the rightful ruler must assume the throne. Take up the sword and spear of our people, Hilde. You are worthy to wield them.
Nova and Frisha Himmel are the symbols of the throne. As long as Father still lives, it is not my place to bear them.
The time to choose has come, Hilde. Or have you forgotten the promise you once made to Sir Grove?
Better do like a
Besides,
no.
there is precedent. In times of crisis, the warrior best able to protect Wolfkrone has taken them in hand even before their coronation. If this is not a crisis, then what is?
This is a pre-crisis, actually.
You are most suited to the task. Wilhelm the Lightning Lance, leader of the Silver Wolves. Your name is spoken of with awe far and wide.
Stop with this foolishness! I know your heart. I know the yearning you once felt for that spear and sword. That's why I cannot agree with this mad plan to assault Ostrheinsburg. On our border, instability rocks the Margrave of Baden. France schemes to expand their territory, siphoning away our forces for imperial interventions. Our problems are national in
guessed
scope.
I have a little bit of the sniffles going on,
as
but
we
I'm alright.
Without a leader to solve them,
I'm alright.
Our kingdom has
No need to worry about me
future.
by the time this video goes up. I'll be
Hilde,
fine.
if you lack the resolve to do this, you should renounce your claim to the throne for the good of the people.
Regarding the assault on Ostrheinsburg, I have a plan. But if something were to happen to me, I would ask that you lead Wolfkrone in my stead. I entrust this key and this seal into your hands.
I take this key and I bury it in you! If anybody's watching this far in the video and you know what song that is, comment below and I will do a Mugen request for anything.
Remaining a mere regent,
Anything.
I will take the final step and do what must be done in your place.
Alright, little misconfrontation. Little tension going on between the siblings. Bridgehead at dawn's break. Excuse me. The plan to strike Ostrheinsburg proceeds smoothly. Many assemble to prepare for the battle with the Azure Knight. But Wilhelm does not show, having vanished since the argument at the moment. Despite this, Hilde resolves to press forward. Her forces now prepare for the fight ahead. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, give me a fight, man. You strange bug-looking lady.
A question burns in my mind. Why do you insist on leaving the bulk of our forces at home?
There is something I must make certain of during this battle, but I cannot say more. I fear I am placing too great a burden upon you and the
I
rest
just
of
realized
my
that's like a
bodyguards.
falcon on her head, not a bug.
We are your loyal shield, my lady. You need not worry about us. Still, I have never marched to war with so few. I know Master Johann and his hunters are fierce fighters, but is the danger not too great?
For this fight,
I love the fact
fewer
that
the
Hilda's
better.
picture looks like she's always
Do
looking
you
off in
follow
the
Lord
distance and
Wilhelm's
the wind is
counsel
blowing.
and aim not to rile our neighbors?
That is part of it, yes.
I understand. We will follow you into the jaws of death itself, if need be.
Footsteps.
We are almost at the Rhine. Our campaign fares well thus far.
Thanks to the hunters of the evil sword. It is their presence that has ensured our safe passage, despite the harsh road.
Unlike knights, we are much lighter armed and better able to fight in close quarters.
All that is left is to secure a bridgehead on the... Oh. What's this?
Princess, I come with urgent news!
Who are you, question mark man? Oh, it's Tommy Chong.
Garabrand? All forces, halt the advance!
He's like Cheech and Chong up in smoke.
Garabrand had traveled by swift
become a cult
course
classic.
to deliver grim tidings from the capital. Wilhelm had seized Glanzenda Nova and Frischer Himmel, the symbols of Wulfkrone's throne. Worse, he and the Silver Wolves had fled the castle armed for battle, and none knew their destination. Garabrand lowered his voice as he delivered the final piece of news. King George had disappeared from his dungeon.
Oh no, Wilhelm did it.
Lord Wilhelm has been behaving suspiciously for quite some time. Should we not consider the possibility that he is now our foe and ready ourselves for attack?
No, I refuse to accept that. However, it's true that there were bloodstains found in the king's cell. What could have happened?
If you cannot steel your resolve, if you insist on remaining a mere regent, I will take the final step and do what must be done in your place.
We cannot afford to overlook any possibility, but it is still too early to pass judgment. Garabrand, return to the castle with all haste and continue to monitor the situation.
As you command. Farewell, Princess. May fortune favor you.
Whatever path we take, it would be suicide to stay here. I propose we leave sentries and move to a safe location to formulate our next plan.
Very well. We shall make for a fortress north of here. We will have to pass through the forest, but it is the quickest road.
As you command. Still, I worry about dividing our forces any more than they already are.
Fear not. Any troops we leave will rendezvous with us before long. We'll leave signs for them to follow.
A wise decision. Come, let us make haste before the sun sets, and we are engulfed in darkness.
The darkness engulfing you. Are we doing like a chapter 9 now? Chapter 10? We're going all the way up to like 20 chapters with Hilde? Chapter 9. Creeping doubts. Wilhelm's strange behavior, the disappearance of George, and other disconnecting information all began to cast an ominous shadow over Hilde's offense. She and her band of soldiers make their way to the fortress, the sun quickly shifting its gaze from them. As night draws near, Wulfkrone's best signal the others to meet them and venture into the forest. We're not even at Nightmare's Castle yet. God damn it, Johann.
Lady Hilde, have you finished marking our trail?
No.
Yes, my apologies for the wait. The fortress is still some distance away. We must hurry.
I am in favor of haste. Night is the malfested
I hope this isn't the
realm.
longest Soul Calibur 6 video compared to the main story I've done. I think it might actually be. Might be this or Cassandra's story. Because I'm looking at my timer and we're almost hitting the 1 hour mark.
My lady, the fortress is close now. Sir Johann, what is the matter?
He's turning into a malfested.
The time has come, my loyal hunters.
He's a turncoat.
Sir Johann, we must hurry. Or is there a problem?
None. For this expedition will end here and now.
And what is that supposed to mean?
Gerhilde, get back!
For Hilde.
Let me teach you one last thing, girl who would have been queen. Those closest to you deserve your greatest suspicion, for trust is a weakness that will lead to your downfall.
No,
Master Johann,
no, I couldn't trust this guy.
share one more thing with your foolish pupil. The truth of that rent in your armor.
As I said, this gash serves to remind me of the day I said farewell to who I once was. The day the Azure Knight defeated me. The day the sons I loved and the friends I had died.
I knew it.
That glorious day that I was blessed with this incredible power.
I had suspected something was amiss. The organized way in which the Malfested forces arrayed themselves seemed familiar to me.
Unsurprising. You were my most talented pupil, Princess. Your refusal to present an opening I could exploit troubled me greatly. That is why I was forced to step forth to deal with you personally. And now, our little talk is over. Come, hunters. Feast on their souls.
So wait, how come he's able to communicate as an Malfested like
Form
George
a defensive
can't?
circle. I shall take the offensive myself. Gerhilde, Orglinda, Rosweisa, stay with me.
What is with these names? Rosweisa, Rothinda, Grahilda, Hilda, Johann. Johann better look 10 times better than he did the last time we saw him in his goofy shaped head with his giant ass 5 head and not 4 head. You better have like some kind of cool aura. I know I'm asking for too much.
Malfested with mines.
Hunter, huh?
These are formidable foes.
Oh, Malfested with mines. Okay, yep, there we go.
Wearisome.
Wow! Got a lot of damage. Dun 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 dun. I said the music in Soul Calibur. It's always great. Dun 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 dun. What the hell? You strange Talon person, you. Poke him to death. Perfect. Alright, Johann, you gotta be the last one. You better have some kind of dark red eyes, horns, some aura on you. Something to make you look... Okay, you're not Johann.
You're skilled. You must have been a renowned warrior.
I can see you got little goat legs, though. Oh, that unblockable can actually... It's probably like the fastest unblockable in the game.
Warriors of Wolf Krone, hold the line until reinforcements arrive.
Hold the line. Oh, now we're getting to like some rock anthem.
You fight well for humans. I would expect no less from Wolf Krone's brightest.
We cannot hold the line alone much longer.
Sorry to disappoint you, but no aid will come. We erased those signs you left so carefully. We will kill your princess and open the way for our king, the Azure Knight, to plunge Wolf Krone into a sea of blood and darkness.
Yo. That was a really good delivery.
We must clear a path for Her Highness to escape, even if it should cost us our lives.
No, Gerhilde, that is not necessary.
Necessary?
Isn't that right, Wilhelm?
Take that, Orlando Bloom. Take that, other Orlando Bloom.
Your Highness, your enthusiasm for battle is a constant thorn in our side. Why must you always make it so hard to catch up with you?
Why are the Silver Wolves here? We made sure to erase every sign she left.
This forest was mysteriously filled with carved markings that had been wiped out. I'm sure some overly clever person carved them specifically so that it would be obvious if they were tampered with.
I see. So you suspected us all along. You lured me into a trap.
Silver Wolves, forward! No mercy for the Malvested!
Let's go, Silver Wolves. Let's take out these hunters. Don't hold back. Oh.
Wilhelm! I knew that you would reach us.
I noticed the Malfested had employed cunning tricks of late, and suspected a puppeteer was pulling their strings. When King George was taken, my suspicions turned to certainty. Still, using yourself as bait to lure the mastermind out. You are far too reckless.
And who was it who said that one must have the courage to leap into danger to seize victory?
You win, I yield.
Is this the ending?
Now, time to leap back into danger. Ha!
Yeah, there's no way that was the ending. It's a cool picture, but that's why I kind of went quiet. I was like, wait, we're ending it right here on like a cliffhanger of sorts? We don't even get to fight Johann? Malfested?
The Lightning Lads, the Silver Wolves. You are more formidable than I thought.
Johann Durer,
Durr.
servant of the cursed sword, your forces have lost. If you have any pride left, you will face me in battle.
A shame. I would have liked to take this prize along with me, but it seems I'll have to let him out here. It's unfortunate, but I must postpone our duel for another day.
Is he releasing King George?
Coward! You will not escape!
Watch out! Above you!
Yep.
Lady Hilde! I won't let you touch her!
Get away from her, you bit. Well, that was pointless. Gerhilde. That's like saying Hilda's name, but going at the beginning. So it's like, Hilda, what's wrong with you? My jokes are terrible. I know. I'm sorry. Oh, what's this? Gallery. Okay, cool. With their backs to the dawn. Having defeated the evil forces commanded by Johann, Hilda and Wilhelm are now faced with an greater threat. Wait, is that supposed to be even greater threat? Because it looks like events greater threat. No, it's even. It's a strange way the picture looks. Hilda's once kind-hearted father, the wise, heroic King George von Krone, the blade in his hands is now pointed squarely at the very people it once protected, and it's wielded with a fiercely with which Gerhilde, the guard, and even the Silver Wolves struggle to content. I get a feeling we're going to at least 12 chapters with Hilda. If we're gonna have the George fight, we have to fight Johann.
It's all I can do to fend off his blows. My sword arm will soon tire. At this rate. Wilhelm, report! What is the status of our forces?
Not good. Those unable to fight have withdrawn, and those remaining are struggling just to protect themselves. It is foolishness to engage in a battle of endurance against a Malfested. However, his corruption is our opportunity. I will stop him, just like I once did.
Oh, you gonna put him to sleep? He's like, go to sleep!
My left arm is yours.
Oh, he ripped his arm off?
Go to sleep!
He gets him up into the GTS. Oh, Wilhelm, I think you're dead now. Lost an arm, dude.
Wilhelm! How could you sacrifice your left arm? Your spear is our kingdom's pride.
The blade I stabbed him with is coated in an ointment that puts Malfested to sleep. As it takes effect, his movements will slow.
You were trying to spare Father's life, you noble fool. And I am the greater fool for refusing to give up on him.
I despised Wolf Crone, you know. I couldn't forgive it for forcing you to shoulder all its troubles, for never letting you truly live. But you never gave up. You never stopped fighting for Wolf Crone, or its people. In my eyes, you are the only one fit to lead our kingdom. Take them. You and no one else are worthy to bear their weight.
Sorry, I'm actually getting into this right now.
But am I strong enough to wield them? I am unsure, and yet they feel strangely comfortable in my hands. It does not matter that you are my father. Anyone who would harm my people is my enemy. I am Hildegard von Crone, Regent of Wolf Crone, and in the name of the throne, George von Crone, I will defeat you!
Let's go, baby. Let's take this guy out. Who's he gonna have the moveset of? It's probably like Nightmare or Siegfried. It only makes sense for a king, right? Right? Watch it be someone like Volda. Oh, it's Hilde. Okay, that makes sense too.
All I ever wanted was to surpass
Wow,
you.
he looks pretty cool, this dude.
Even if you
His voice is funny. Sounds nothing like in the cutscenes.
Nevertheless, I cannot let the people
Yeah, don't worry, I hear Hilde talking to him.
anymore.
Useless. Okay. Okay. Oh god, he took my move. Got him. Got him again. I think I'm getting like power up when I do this. That's why I'm doing it over and over and over again.
Battle 2.
Let's go. Oh, got him, boy. Oh, okay. Damn it. I will show you, father. What's with you saying Alfred all the time, but let's see how to throw. Oh! Oh, damn, that was cool! There's like gut punch, boom, and then slice. Oh, that's hilariously cool. Alright, let's hope I can defeat King Georgie here. Oh, no. Hey, where's his beard? Didn't he have a beard?
I will defeat you. A mere ghost now, a days long gone.
Thought he was supposed to have a beard, but I guess not. Have to defeat the father.
Behold my power.
Behold my power.
The wolf claws. It bites. It tears asunder. Consider
Hildegard
this loss
said my name.
an honor.
It's cool. Cool critical art. Critical edge. Cool victory pose. Yeah, a mustache.
Hilde, is that you?
Don't trust him.
Father?
It's been so long.
I could hear your voice through it all. I caused you so much suffering. You've grown strong. Strong enough to rule our people.
It's breathing. Okay.
Now, the time has come. You cannot allow me to bring any more misfortune upon our kingdom.
I understand. I must do my duty as Regent of Wolf Crone.
True warriors think not of themselves, but of others. Hilde, you don't have to do this. Sometimes, a queen is allowed to put her own feelings ahead of her responsibilities.
God damn it, Wilhelm, make up your mind.
Wilhelm, I must be strong.
Ever since the day you became regent, we have done nothing for you. You have carried all the responsibility on your shoulders. So let me share your burden. Let me bear this weight.
He's like, I want to kill Daddy.
Wilhelm, is that you? I'm sorry. Please, watch over Hildegard, my beloved daughter.
Wait, they're not brother and sister?
As you command.
Could have sworn they were. Oh. Oh dear, how do you? And then you get to this whimsical music back to the chapter, right? Dun 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 dun. Dawn's victory. Hilda's daring plan to use herself as a decoy worked. She is able to find and defeat the leader of the Malfested, and as a result, the Malfested invasion is hindered temporarily. The Wolf-Krone soldiers regain their strength and regroup, but Hilda knows the fight is far from over. The young wolves of the kingdom stand ready for the fight ahead as a new era dawns on Wolf-Krone. I want to say this is probably the last chapter. One can only hope.
Gerhilda. Does the wound still pain you?
I received it defending you, Lady Hilda. It is not a wound, but a mark of pride. More importantly, you look majestic.
She does.
The elegance of the silver wolf
Hilda is
armor
actually one of the
and
most
bright red glow of your
pretty
hair
women in the Soul
form a
Calibur history. The
stunning
problem
image,
is
a
she's
passionate swirl of
covered up
color
by a bunch of
amidst
armor,
noble
which is
and
good.
gallant form, not to mention.
Leaves a lot to the imagination. I'm looking at you, Ivy.
This is not some dress meant to flatter the figure.
Of course, you would look dazzling in anything. I have a lovely lavender dress that...
I give up. To think the day would come that I would lead the Silver Wolves, a royal regiment of Wolf-Krone's finest soldiers. You will not change your mind?
So going on for so long. Almost like an hour and 15 minutes in.
My left arm will be useless for some time. And the Silver Wolves cannot be led by a man unable to fight, right? Besides, there are many ways I can aid our land from abroad. Thankfully, I have one already in mind. I'll experiment, see how best I can help.
So his left arm wasn't ripped off, it's just broken.
If that is how you feel,
or
I will
destroyed.
not try to stop you.
Then that's that. If you insist on remaining just a regent, there's little choice.
But know that I am grateful.
No,
Thank
you're
you
Hilda.
for sparing my father's life.
No need for thanks. I had always wanted to disobey the king's direct orders, at least once. Moreover, the idea that Malfested can never regain their minds was proven wrong. It stands to reason there is a chance for recovery, right? Dawn will eventually come, and light will chase away the darkness. As long as you do not waver, the people will believe in you. And that includes me. Now then, farewell.
But you forgot your arm. Oh, right, sorry.
My lady.
My lady. Come, my lady.
You were thinking of Lord Wilhelm, weren't you?
Okay, so it's not her brother. It's just some dude.
Nonsense!
He has been quite active of late, I hear. Negotiations with the Holy Roman Empire, securing supply routes for our troops, searching for allies to help develop armaments, and even visiting with the Aval organization to search for ways to cure malfestation.
Just get
You are
Sophitia.
right. There are no words that can express the depth of my gratitude to Wilhelm.
Hey, Tommy Chong's back.
He is your fiancé. Of course he is in your thoughts. I only wish both of you admitted your feelings earlier.
Garibrand, don't you start with... No more of this talk. Are the preparations complete?
Yes, Your Majesty. Your vassals and generals are all present. Great crowds of people, too, have gathered in the hopes of laying eyes upon the one who will lead them.
You have done well. Now let us greet them. There is much I must speak of. New plans, new policies, and lingering threats.
But we can do it. Together. We can accomplish everything. Sick
Soon,
picture, bro.
The darkness of the Azure Night will once again descend upon our land. But I am not afraid of the many hardships that are sure to come. My people believe in me, and I have but one course. I will lead them out of the darkness and into the light of dawn.
Alright, hopefully there's no prequel chapters now. We've already had that, but
The
still.
names of the warriors whose fates were bound
But no
to the two
fight
swords
against
have been etched
Johann?
into the very fibers of
Like
history.
Malfested Johann? That's strange. Strange indeed. Oh, well, hold on before I even start to say my farewell here. Let's see. Does she have any special chap? Oh. Okay. Alright. So far, nothing. Wow, look at that time gap. Well, that's 5 years later, too. But still. Ah, well then, my friends. I hope you enjoyed this Soul Calibur 6 very long Soul Chronicles story playthrough with Hilde. My god, almost an hour and 20 minutes. Next up, I get a feeling like the next two are going to be that long. Setsuka. My name is Clinkeroith. She's on a 0 here, man. Oh man, I'm excited. I thank you all so much for watching, and if you made it through all the way, thanks again.